Hello out there to all of you knuckle-dragging, mouth-drooling detractors. Let us have a little bit of a recap on what happened with Phil yesterday. I believe there was was it Black Ops 7 he played during the daytime stream? I don't know. I don't care. I couldn't care less. What's more important is how he absolutely lost his shit last night while he was finishing Silent Hill. To the point where he was just looking up basically how to beat the game. And anyway, we have a really, really good clip from good old memology, so give it a watch.
Let's go. Let's go. Where is he? Where's his monster? I'm ready. There's two of them. Holy shit, what am I supposed to do? I'm trapped. Look what the game just did to me. The game trapped me in the corner. I can't move. I can't hit them at all. I'm stuck. I can't move. I literally can't move. Gee, thanks, game. Wow, what a well-designed part of the game this is, huh?
This is like absolutely an insufferable video to go through. What I'm gonna do, I'll do us all a favor here and do 1.5 speed. If we get through this, I think, I don't know if it was the daily FAP. There's a couple other things that I wanted to look into, but we'll get there.
Wow, you guys knew what you were doing. Survival horror. No, it's just an awful action game is what it is. It's really bad. I can't move right now.
There are potential spoilers here, obviously, for Silent Hill F, but it's been out for, I don't know, what's it been out for, like 2 weeks or something? Like 2 weeks tomorrow, I think, if you got early release. So, you know, if you haven't seen it yet, you don't have to watch this. So 3, 2, 1, spoilers.
Okay, finally.
Big up, Spoon Hurler. What's going on, honey?
Okay, so that was terrible. I ran into the room. One enemy, I go to fight him. Another one spawns next to me, and I'm stuck against the wall and can't get out. Terrible game design. It's just terrible. Spawned up. All right, next group of enemies, I have to use the transform, because I can get my stuff back. That's it. I killed 2 rooms of generic enemies. No point to it. No story. No items. Just a waste of time. Anything else I can waste my time on in here? No?
He is just absolutely insufferable. I don't know how anybody was even watching. Like, I'm not surprised he didn't hit the goal. It was just terrible. Mr. Box, big ups, honey. Super party. It's been a hot minute. What's going on? Big
What a
ups.
fucking waste of time.
I was worried there was no stream today. Nope, just me not being very efficient with my time.
Even
But
the
here we
same
are.
room used twice, too. Pathetic. So hopefully the next room is something meaningful. Talking Tiger, thanks for a buck. I appreciate it. Let's go, guys. Please get some support for the conclusion of this wacky game. I'm toughing it out to see the ending with you guys. Let's go. Please, let's hit that goal tonight. Get some momentum going, shall we?
There isn't going to be a stream today, but I'm thinking between what happened with Kino Casino, and we know that he can't keep anybody's name out of his mouth, and then this super salty ending here to Silent Hill, and he was just like, he was like fucking beside himself. I kind of feel like maybe we'll get a little gold dust today, so I gave it a shot.
I don't care. These segments suck. These segments are so boring.
Because usually, if I'm just going to stream for like an hour or an hour and a half or whatever, like there's almost like no point to stream. I almost like hate to fucking like waste people's time. It's like, well, let's just wait a few days and like get like a longer show like we did yesterday. I thought like maybe that would be, I feel like sometimes that's more fun. But I don't know. I've had a feeling ever since he said he wasn't going to talk about Kino yesterday and then he did for like 12 minutes. I have this feeling that we might get, you know, you might get shitty.
Like, I think I've liked the real world stuff is the stuff I liked. Every single time we've gone to this demon world thing, I hate it. It's boring as shit. I don't know why it's even in the game, honestly. Not adding anything. And they just say, oh, a fox god wants her or whatever. Why do we have to fucking do all this grindy shit? Oh, are you kidding? This again? A millionth time? They haven't figured out how boring this is? I guess not. They think this is, like, scary or challenging. It's not. It's really boring. How many fucking hits to kill it? Hey, remember when Silent Hill was about survival? Anyone? Not endless waves of combat?
Forgive.
He notices not the 2 birds in conflict.
Did you guys see the dented zone? We watched the whole thing yesterday. And the video is still not up yet. I got hit with copyright. It now says it's partially blocked, so I just went ahead and privated the video. It got hit for like 4 different songs, which is fine. I'm just having it go through and like erase all the songs or cut it out or whatever. So if you didn't catch the stream yesterday, I would assume like sometime later today or tomorrow it'll be back up, but it said partially blocked, and then of course it wasn't able to be monetized, but I didn't care about that. I was willing to turn monetization off because like how much was it really gonna get? I didn't care about that, but I couldn't even just like demonetize the stream and then just have it up for everybody because it got hit with copyright. So
wait, the fox brings along his followers in triumph. So who is the fox bringing along their follower? The fox would be the person here. This person's in charge, obviously. This is who they're carrying. Okay? So that's got to be the fox. So he doesn't notice the birds in conflict.
So I think, like I say, if you didn't catch the stream, it was a pretty good one. I had a good time anyway. Later today or tomorrow.
They'd have to be behind him, right? Like they'd have to be behind him if they're in front of him.
But we did watch the dented zone. It was the first thing we did.
See them. So the only two places where the birds could really be looking at each other and see each other right here. Right? Look, now they're looking at each other. I mean, that would
just watch the Kino movie. It's so good. Oh yeah, we watched it yesterday.
Makes sense.
Oh.
The fox, he's the leader. He goes in with his followers. He gets the fox emblem. The two birds are fighting down here, and he can't see them because they're behind him. Oh no, that's not the solution. That's logical. That makes sense. The solution has to be something insanely stupid because these puzzles are terrible, right? They're awful puzzles. I mean, it's hard puzzles, but they're not hard. They're just stupid. This was stupid. They're poorly designed. So I have no idea. I'm probably just gonna look it up. To be honest, this whole game, the puzzles have been atrocious. They're not fun at all. They're just boring, or they're either too easy or too cryptic. None of them has actually been a difficult puzzle you had to think or solve. They've just been stupid. So I'm probably not going to bother with it, to be honest. Like, how the fuck would I know what they're talking about? Yeah, all this was outlined in red. I know it doesn't matter, though. Because look, there's 4 things outlined in red. There's only 3 medallions, so it doesn't matter what's outlined in red. It doesn't mean that that's the solution or anything. The game's designed poorly. All right, I'm going to take these again. And even stupid, even worse, it doesn't tell you if you...
Andy did a brilliant job. I was watching a clip of them, and I guess for like 5 or 6 days, he watched like 8 hours a day or something of like Phil content. Like he watched like a straight week of Phil to try to get everything like perfect, and damn,
got it right or wrong. It just assumes you...
It was great. Phil claims he didn't see it. After we get through this clip, what I want to do is, I can't remember if it's his, I think it's yesterday at the end of the podcast, he addressed it for like 10 minutes. I want to talk about that thing again. And I don't remember if it was in his daily FAP or not. And now I'm not even sure if what I watched was yesterday's.
Perfectly.
I'm a little kerfuckled at the moment, but we'll get there.
Oh, that was correct. No, that's not where that one goes. Instead, just, oh, no, you're wrong. Okay, well, there's like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And if he says he didn't watch it, which that's what he said, he didn't watch it, I need some X to gout.
There's 9 spots for 3 crests. Now, I'm sure, here's what it's going to be. Ready? I'm going to explain it right now. Let's go to the text one more time. The blackbird wishes to take the white bird. What does that mean? How would a blackbird take the white bird? It's a translation issue. I'm sure if we were reading this in Japanese, that would make sense. I don't know what the fuck that means. Take it? Does it mean that it wants to kidnap it? It wants to, put it into like a cage? Does it mean it wants to put it in a bag and carry it with it? Does it mean it actually wants to have sex with it? I don't know. I'm not stupid. Maybe if I was stupid, I would understand that, but I'm smart. So I don't know what that means. In Japanese, I bet that translation makes sense.
He told on himself in the daily FAP? Okay.
Not in English. The white bird wishes to resist. Okay. How? What are you talking about? It's a medallion. Captain Jean-Luc Picard dies in front of your face and gives you a necklace to give to his side hose bastard child. What the fuck are you talking about? The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the 2 birds in conflict. So reading it that way, what it should mean is that wherever you put this medallion, this fox medallion, it cannot see the birds, right? It should not be able to see them. But the thing is, let's say we put the fox medallion in any of these places, right? Then it still shouldn't be able to see the birds. Like, you would think the birds should be in here, because you can see that these are like underneath an awning or whatever. But he shouldn't be able to see that. Again, fuck this game. I'm just gonna look it up.
Fuck this game. I'm just gonna look it up.
The puzzles are atrociously bad, designed by idiots who don't even understand English. So I'm just gonna look it up.
Designed by idiots, says the idiot who can't figure it out.
Not my fault. Fuck this game. Fuck this stupid fucking game. Silent Hill F. Dumb fucking game, really. I just have no patience for it anymore. Medallions puzzle. Hard. Hard mode. There you go.
How would he know PPP was cat in the video if he didn't watch it? Well, he starts off by saying that he saw 2 thumbnails. And then he takes back thumbnails and then says like screenshots or screen grabs or something like that. And then goes on into detail that like he shouldn't know.
Mural. This is it, I think. Mural.
Again, he cannot keep his mouth shut.
What the? You fucking ad popped up? Yo, IGN, kiss my ass. This is the last puzzle. Yep, it's the last puzzle in the game. It's the most difficult in the game. Your goal is to play 3 crests you just found: the fox, sparrow, and white sparrow, black sparrow, and white sparrow, in 9 slots in a bizarre fox-themed mural. You get no feedback about whether individual choice is correct. Either the puzzle is unsolved, or the entire mural dissolves with no middle ground. You might be here for a minute. Your only clue is on the wall to the left. Basic mechanics do not change between difficulty. They can't get increasingly more metaphorical and plot relevant as the puzzle gets tougher. There's no real trick. It's about trying to interpret a metaphor, although some of it makes more sense when you know the mural on any difficulty is a veiled story about Hinako herself, who she's turned out to be in the end. We've discovered the solution to the mural.
He also calls her Hanako instead of Hinako, which, like, hurt me deep inside, and
between runs, both players are on the same
it just hurt me.
I
I don't even know how else to say it.
Upon what ending you're on track to receive, so we're operating on the assumption that it has a full 12 possible solutions. This guide is under construction while we could collect all solutions. Are you fucking insane?
What the fuck?
This actually might be the worst fucking survival horror game I've ever played in my life. There's 12 possible solutions and they all change. So for the clue that they gave me, the fox crest goes into the leader's fan. There's a leader with a fan? He's the only one that anyone's following. We already did that.
Yeah, he's the leader. He's the first one. He's the first one there. So yeah.
Okay. The other crests will go into. Okay, they're saying, get this. I'm supposed to know that the birds are supposed to go into the crest holes here and here because these two guys are fighting over a lantern.
A movie about Phil topped the Boogie documentary by Mike Klum. The Boogie documentary was good, but like in kind of like a sad way. This was just funny.
Where in the puzzle does it explain that these guys are representative of the crests? So this guy right here is actually supposed to be the black bird.
No. The black bird wants to take the white bird. The white bird is defending itself. So the one that you called the black bird is actually the white bird.
How would you know that? The answer is you would.
Well, you wouldn't, but I guess if you can't figure it out, if you're too stupid. But
the game is
insinuating that the blackbird, I don't know if it's supposed to be like crow or raven or something, like that bird is the aggressor.
The game just assumes that you're fucking psychic and you know
so that would actually be the white bird there.
The game developer was thinking at the time when they designed the puzzle. This one is this guy fighting over it, so that's resist, right?
Well, no, if that is the one that's fighting, but why would no, my brain fell out. No, he's not the one resisting. He's the aggressor. He's the one. They're backwards, dickhead.
Wait, what? According to this, that was correct. I'm serious.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, no, it's the other way around. Now, how does this even make sense? How are you supposed to know that the black one is supposed to go into this slot?
Because he's the one fighting. He should have the blackbird one because he's the aggressive one that's fighting. The other one is resisting. It said the white bird is resisting.
Would you even know that?
You read the thing. I'm so mad. I can't English. Oh my God. I know other languages and I can't English.
They're not even facing each other now. Look.
Stop it.
Fuck this game and fuck the people who made it. I mean it. This game sucks.
A bunch of dumb.
Okay. I know we've all lost 80,000 brain cells. Let's just
fuck game developers. I mean, how dumb can you fucking be to put Akuma in ranked matches? You have to be a fucking
Mr. Toxie solved this in one go, by the way. That we've already discussed this because he saw that part.
This is actually one of the worst survival horror games I've ever played in my life.
He needs Toxie's hand. He needs somebody's fucking hand holding, not me.
I love survival horror. This is not survival horror.
You don't love survival horror. I'm not saying anything about this game because overall I didn't really enjoy this particular game that much, but you know, that's really neither here nor there. In the big scheme of things, sir, you don't like any horror games because you barely play them.
This is a fucking atrocity. And if this is what the future of survival horror is, you can count me out. I'm not gonna be playing these fucking games anymore. I'll just play the old ones. This is trash.
God, this game is fucking trash.
Enemy in the cargo containers.
It's like he can't read. Like, me fail English? That's impossible.
Complete trash.
Holy shit, dude. Shall we begin?
Yes.
And then it's just like, you can tell that he doesn't care about the game. Like, there's a cutscene playing. Like, he's not even looking. He's over there, fucking his chat or doing something. And we need a fucking retard alert and a whoa buddy. I swear to fucking God we do. But he's not even looking. He's not even paying attention to the cutscenes or what's going on.
Like he says this stuff, like she's supposed to know what the hell they're doing. How would she possibly know what they're even doing? No, you.
What do you mean? How does she know what they're like? She's there. That's why.
See, you put it in the wrong hole. Didn't you read the 17 clues that were scrawled on the wall and translate them from Japanese to English? You idiot.
Well, if you'd shut the fuck up and listen, maybe you would know what's going on.
Why am I seething? Because the game sucks.
I think you're the only one who doesn't know what's going on, sir.
That's why. I want this game to be great. It's awful. It really is just not enjoyable.
It's because of you.
Sad. It's a sad game is what it is. Pathetic. It makes me...
So I am going to skip a little bit because there's other things I want to go through. He really is just spending a lot of time. He's like, I just want to get to the end. I don't want to fight all these enemies. I just want to get to the end, so on and so forth.
Yeah, see, this is where she fought her friend.
Now he's like, oh, you fight a boss here, they're just backtracking, look at all this backtracking. He says repetitively that the enemies are boring, I don't want to fight any more enemies, I just want to get to the end. Like he's so
the first
fucking
boss fight was on
over
this
it.
bridge. Seriously, is this really gonna be have to go through the entire fucking demon world in one go? They ain't fucking around. It really is a waste of your time.
Let's do this.
This is the game that doesn't.
Okay, I forgot he sings, my bad.
Other save room. We just had one.
Well, then why'd you save again?
Our way. Get out of our way!
Get out of our way. What does that mean? Our way.
Still confused. Even at the end, still fucking confused. Has no idea.
That's it. It's fucking terrible. Can we just get an explanation of the ending? I'm not watching the other endings. It takes too long. I just want to know what the truth is about the story. I just don't care.
He really looks like he's about to cry.
The key elements of the game are combat, puzzles, story. Combat, awful. Puzzles, awful. Story, it's okay. Now that I've beat it, I think maybe I was a little bit too harsh on it, because if it really is, an allegory in her mind, okay. But that was no excuse for the gameplay elements of survival horror to be absent from a survival horror game. And they were. So it's not scary. You don't feel like you're ever at risk. The horror aspect is just body horror of these freaks that are, mutating the town. It's just not Silent Hill. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm not saying it's a horrendous game.
If you were I don't know how old she is, if you were a 14, 15, 16-year-old girl and this was happening to you, I think that you would be very scared if you were doing this.
I'm just saying.
And there are plenty of parts of this game that are scary. There's retroactive horror where you see something and maybe in the moment it doesn't look scary, but then all of a sudden something happens and it does become very scary. And not every horror game, quote unquote, is, oh my God, and jump scares. And, some of it is, psychological. And he would not struggle with horror so badly if he would just be like a little bit into the story, but there's no immersion or whatever the fuck the word is. I'm not good at that. Into the story. Like it's so bad, but he did finish it. So with that, the first thing I want to do is I want to go to Raw Philipher from yesterday. If I can find it, which chances are might not, because I'm stupid. So there we go. And I want to show his brief little where he says he's not going to talk about no, he's playing the internet, where he says he's not going to talk about Kino Casino, but then he totally does talk about Kino Casino. If I can find it.
People who only saw it from a different perspective, depending on how other people are talking about it, like perhaps my coverage of the whole Xbox Game Pass price increase and all the changes is it and make money while streaming. Like that's literally it. It's changed. Okay, because here's the truth about Kino Casino. Hours. I would love your suggestions on what are the better weapons, what loadout should I use, because now I've unlocked some stuff from playing last time. So I'd love to customize and do better today than I did last time. All right, so feedback, greatly appreciated, everybody, if you could give me some. Let's have a great stream. Let's hit that goal tonight, the conclusion of Silent Hill F. We have a couple days to figure out what we're doing on Tuesday. If we're doing Hades 2 again or if we're doing Mario Galaxy 2, let's figure that out, okay? All right, time to end the show. So how am I going to close the show today? Well, it's very simple. Many people today have been trying to talk about it, all right? I already addressed this on Friday night, but a lot of people don't know I did. So.
He talked about it very briefly in the Daily FAP, because this is yesterday's Level 1 podcast. This is Sunday. So Friday on his Daily FAP, he very briefly mentions that he know that a video came out about Kino Casino. He wasn't going to address it. He didn't care. He wasn't going to talk about it until the very end of the podcast on Sunday, because he can't shut up. He can't, not do it. So we get this little 10-minute snippet here. I want to see this, and then I want to take a look at the Daily FAP.
On Friday night, on the Daily Wrap, I said about a 3-minute piece about Kino Casino. All right? So here's the deal. That hasn't changed. Okay? Because here's the truth about Kino Casino. They are farmers of drama and lolcow content on the internet. What they do is they make content about someone in the hopes that that person will then respond to what they have done. They will directly say things about what they said or did, And that allows them to have a counterpoint. It allows them to respond back. And it's this endless cycle of content that they farm. That's exactly what they do. And to be quite frank, they're very good at it. In fact, there's a rumor right now that this guy iDubbbz apparently is going to actually unretire and do a content cop episode on Kino Casino because Kino Casino have been covering him in a negative way over the last several months. And people are basically on the internet saying, what a mistake, because that's exactly what they want. They want this guy to fall into their clutches so that they have an endless farm of content to work from, and they will make thousands of dollars on it. Do you understand? So here's the truth. I have not.
So here is absolutely not the truth, as we know. Okay, take the video off the screen, huh? I don't understand.
After we thought about Kino
Oh, because I didn't have it up until I was ready, and now you want it. Now you want it down.
Casino in a very long time because I don't care about them. The only
Okay, so we're gonna start off with the first lie here. I don't care about Kino Casino.
fact,
Right.
there's a rumor right now that this guy iDubbbz apparently is going to actually unretire and do.
How does he know all this, by the way, if he doesn't watch anything about... How does he know what iDubbbz is doing or what's going on if he's not watching these Kino clips? Let's also just say that.
A content cop episode on Kino Casino because Kino Casino have been covering him in a negative way over the last several months. And people are basically on the internet saying, what a mistake, because that's exactly what they want. They want this guy to fall into their clutches so that they have an endless farm of content to work from, and they will make thousands of dollars on it. Do you understand? So here's the truth. I have not actively thought about Kino Casino in a very long time because I don't care about them.
Lies.
The only time that I think about them is when you guys are bringing them up.
Lies.
And then I'll respond. You know, I'm not going to pretend like they don't exist or anything like that. But if you guys bring them up, I'll respond to what you're saying, and then we move right on. There haven't been any elongated, nasty segments about them. I haven't really cared about anything. I'm well aware that they've talked negatively about me tons of times in the last 7 months since I last worked with them. For the record, it's been 7 months. I want you all to understand this. 7 months since I worked with them. And I split off contact and said, I'm done with you. It wasn't them that made the decision. It was me. I actively said, this is what's best for me and my audience, right? And that was the end of it. They were so upset that I was taking control of the situation and actually standing up for myself and all that. They couldn't take it, right? They were so upset. So 7 months, they've been talking about me. They've been doing all this. And then apparently, from what I'm to understand, they did a big special about me on Friday night. I've not seen it. I'll be honest, I saw a couple screenshots of it. That's about it. It's only been screenshots on social media and people saying stuff about it. I have not watched it for myself. I'm not going to watch it for myself. I have no interest in it. I don't care about these guys, all right? What they want me to do is watch it, respond to it, and give them content.
So let's start there and grab this face because it's like hella mega dented. They made it for me to respond to it. I mean, isn't it just like a narcissist? They made the video for fun. Would they enjoy getting a reaction out of Phil? Sure they would. But did they make it purely to get a reaction out of Phil? No. They made it for their fans. They made it because it's fucking funny. They just did it. You know what I mean? So that's what's interesting, but leave it to a narcissist to think that the only reason why they made this was to get this one to shit in his little panties about it and get upset and make a statement. So then they would be able to play off of that.
No. You get nothing. Nada. Zilch. Zero.
Except this right here, because you didn't have to say anything. You could have just, because you're already 10 minutes into OT anyway, and you've made enough money. You're at almost $100, so you're happy. You could have just said, that's it. Thanks for thanks for hanging out with me on the podcast today. Everybody have a good day. You could have just said that. I'm number one. You got the number one simp crown. The simp crowns strike again.
Deserve nothing, you get nothing. Get it?
You deserve nothing, you get nothing. Except for what they're getting right now.
I'm not going to content farm for you because I don't need to.
And everybody has already made their videos about this anyway.
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm successful. I'm doing good. As I was doing this talk, I just received 20 gifted memberships. I don't need to do anything for you, nor do I have to engage with you. I have no interest in you.
Again, we're back to, they didn't make the video for you to do something. You know?
All right, and the funny part is, from the 2 thumbnails that I saw, 2 thumbnails, that's all I saw. Screenshots, I should call them, actually. The 2 screenshots that I saw. Distinctly, I'm looking at like, oh my God, I could say this and I could say that, and that would be funny, and that would really, people would say, oh, you got him. But wait a minute.
I don't really know what he would be able to say off of 2 screenshots that would be a, got him, it kind of moment.
Exactly what they want. That's why they did it.
No, that's not.
7 months later, after the fact, they're still obsessing on me. Why? Because I'm the one guy who got them. I was smarter than them. I played them. I beat them. I robbed the casino. They can't fucking take it. They are coping and seething for 7 straight months, and now they think this is it. You got nothing. It doesn't affect me. I have 0 effect from anything you say or do about me ever. Don't you understand that DSP is bulletproof and always will be? Because I've been here.
That's why we're addressing it for 10 minutes. And this far in, we're already 5 minutes into addressing it, which he also said that he wasn't going to do, but couldn't fucking help himself.
Before you, and goddamn it, I'll be here long after you're gone. I am eternal when it comes to this content creation.
That's not a bragging point. I've been working for 20 years before you even started, and I'll be working 20 years after you make enough money to retire on and you quit. Like, weird flex. I'll be working until 10 years after I die to pay Scopely. Cool. Who brags about like, yep, I gotta work harder and longer than you. You're streaming 6 days. They stream 3. They take vacays. You freak the fuck out if you've got to miss 2 days. Yeah, you're really the one who's winning here. And then you're like, I got him, I robbed him, I snaked him. But then, in 5 seconds, you're going to move on into how moral you are and how true and just, and you don't need to do anything like that. You just told us, look how happy you are right now. You got him, right? You got him, you snaked him, you tricked him, you fooled him. I don't know. That doesn't sound very good to me. Exactly, Left Cross. Yeah, working harder, longer, and for far fucking less money. And begging for it too. Guys, please, we need money. Please, we gotta hit the goal. Fucking PvP just goes, let's get some subs! And then the shit just fucking happens. Like, that's it. And then they move on to whatever the fuck they're talking about. Or, you know, hey, let's get 20 subs and we'll do ABCXYZ. And then they either get it or they don't. And it's not a big deal. When have you ever heard them be like, guys, please, like we desperately need this. So I just think, I don't know. It just seems very silly. Like why you'd brag about this.
I'll do it for as long as I want, as well as I want, and I'll stop doing it the day when I'm tired of it. I'm in control of myself and my destiny.
Honey, you were tired of this. What, you've been doing this 18 years? Honey, you were tired of this like 16 and a half years ago. Like, let's be real about what it is. It's very clear that you're very checked out and burnt out. And frankly, you should be, because you do this too much. When you do this every day, like, it's not, I don't know. Give people an opportunity to miss you. Go away for a few days so that people are happy when you come back.
And nobody else. Doesn't matter what you say and do. Doesn't matter how many nasty documentaries you make about me, how many hour-long obsessive videos you make about me, how many slanderous things.
I mean, I'd sub if you did, right? Like, it gets people to, you know, sub or gift subs or like whatever.
You say about me, none of it matters. I'll still be here every day making my own content, having a good life. You'll still be that person that we.
I don't know anybody who's living a good life who needs, like, why do you just so constantly need to tell people what a great life you're living? The only assumption I can come to is you're probably not. I don't feel the need to say that. Oh, guys, just so you know, by the way, my life, fucking sweet, dude. Like, it's just great. Like, that's just so weird to me.
Wishes you were me. Yes, folks, I'll say it one more time. All these people who constantly say shit about me, do you want to know why? Because they all wish they were me.
Absolutely not. I do. I talk shit about you pretty much on the daily. Even if I'm not streaming, I'm watching videos or taking notes about a stream I want to do or something and talking shit about you. And no, I have no desire. Like, there's no amount you could pay me. There legitimately is not to be you. No.
They all wish they were.
I can admit when I'm jealous of people. I can admit when I like want something and I don't have it. Like, I'm human. You know, but to be you, no. No. If I could stream and make 6 figures, oh yeah. But do I have to be you in order to get it? No, hard pass. Nope.
Sitting right here.
0 out of 5 stars. Do not recommend.
In this chair. Look.
If I was Dave, I would rope. Well, then please bring an extra one because I would need one too.
Like this, acting like this, having a good living like this, not having to analyze lolcow content all day long because it ain't fun. It's shit.
No, you're just begging 3 dudes who like jerk off to you for money. And here's the thing, if you're okay with that, if you're okay with taking off your shirt and wiggling your feet and showing your underwear and eating food that makes it look and sound like you're having a fucking orgasm so that you can make $100, then like that, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But Nobody's over here like waking up like, damn, I'm not Phil. Fuck. My life is just so empty. Big up, Skybomb. I hope you have a good day,
It's
honey.
like, oh, I can make a good living, but I'm swimming with the pigs and shit to do it. And I don't have to do that.
No, you're alone. You would probably be happier if you were swimming with other pigs and shit. You would probably be happier if there was actually somebody in your life.
So I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to watch it, respond to it. I don't know anything about it. I don't
You're responding to it, like, legitimately right now.
care. Have fun. All the idiots of the internet, please go over there. Leave
They did. We all did.
all of us normal people alone. We have important things to do. We have time to share. We have things that we want to do. Enjoy games, enjoy each other's company, not be toxic.
We have important things to do. Do we? Like, you play video games for a living, sir. You're not flying a plane where people's lives are in your hands. You're not going to do a brain surgery today or a heart transplant or, you know, you're not going to teach children today. You're not going to help the homeless today. You're not going to do something for the elderly today. You're not going to donate or give your time or do something. Like, what is it that's so important that you have to do? Play Black Ops? Sir, I'm gonna need you to check your priorities for a minute.
Not bring down others around us to get success. We don't have to do that.
Remember that he just bragged about how he got them, by the way. He got them, he snaked them, he robbed them, he got one over on them.
Why? Well, let's see. Because we have morals, because we have values, and because we have talent. Get it? When you don't have to tear down others to be successful, that's true talent.
He's streaming to 200 and...
Anyone can
He's streaming to 280 people, by the way.
step on someone else to get ahead, but the person who succeeds on their own.
But wait a minute. What happened to the King Snake arc? You used these guys, right? Isn't that what you said during the King Snake arc? That you sought these guys out and you were like, yep, these are the fucking marks right here. These are the victims. I'm going to get these guys. These are the ones I'm going to use. These are the ones I'm going to use and take advantage of. Right. But you have morals and values. There you go. Exactly. Shits on LTG every day. Shits on Rich from Review Tech all the time. Shit on Kino Casino. Shit on Stuttering Craig. Shit on Keemstar until Keemstar was face to face and all of a sudden his fucking balls couldn't drop and his voice fucking cracked. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so I'm just going to say Junior, and it's still wrong, and I'm so sorry, but I'm just going to save myself some embarrassment. But I appreciate the $10 super chat. Please don't be offended just because I'm retarded. I will say, if he just means that people are jealous of the opportunity he had, there might be some merit, though. He can't admit he squandered everything he lucked into or was handed. Oh, no, that's totally true. If people could stream video games 5 or 6 days a week and make $100K, for sure. I know there are a lot of people who are upset or jealous or angry that this dude pulls $100K a year, for sure. It's not a small amount of money, especially for the minimal amount of work, frankly, that he's putting in. So only imagine if there wasn't minimal work. Imagine if he actually, it tried or, it did something. And so, yeah, that would be crazy. I'm sure there is a little bit, but here's the thing. Just because you might want something that someone has, just because you might want it, doesn't mean that you want to be them. Plenty of people want to stream like video games for a living or just do streaming in general for a living. And, like to pull 100K would be like cool as fuck, but not be him. No.
The person who truly has talent. Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone can judge and like whatever they want, and that's fine. But I am not going to change myself, my morals and my values and who I am.
Except he did for like 8 months. Talking smack about people, getting shitty with people, and basically going against everything he said he'd never do. Zigga, thank you, honey, for the $2. I appreciate you. But to beg 6 days a week, I'd rather have my job. Yep. I don't know anybody who would rather, trade one for the other.
I very well could. And I had a chance to.
And you did. You did, until they dropped you. They were telling you that you were annoying and you wouldn't go away.
And I turned it down, quite frankly. They were trying to pull me into it.
Right.
I said, absolutely not. I refuse. I'm not going to stoop to their level. I'm not going to be this toxic drama farmer.
Okay, that's why you ran to them. That's why you ran to them, kicking up your heels with glee and delight when you found out that they were going to react to the Rich from Review Tech documentary. And you hate Rich. We know that.
Fuck that shit. I'm better than that. And now I really am better than that. It's been more than half a year. I'm doing good. It's very successful. Just doing my own way. This is what I was directly told by them. You can't do. You can't just enjoy games. That'll never work. Why would you make that content? That ain't gonna work. You gotta do what we do. Well, then why am I successful 7 months later? Why am I getting tons of support? Why is my setup improving? Why are we having a great time all the time? I don't get it. I thought that I was the loser who didn't know what he was doing. I had to abandon my ways and take your ways. Obviously, it's not true.
Well, you did abandon your ways. You did do what they wanted you to do. You saw a huge influx in money, and then inevitably you are you, and it all went away now.
And people can't stand that. That's why they cope and they see that 7 months later, after I'm long removed from that, they're still talking about me. They're still making videos about me.
Remember, he had nothing to say. And he doesn't care, and he wasn't going to bring this up.
I mean, they wish they were me. One of them literally dressed up and tried to imitate me, and the other one pretended to be my wife because he's in love with me. I mean, it's pretty funny, right? Like, you say, what was it called?
He's really stuck on this PPP is gay, when it would just make sense, given Ashton and Andy, that one looks more like Phil than the other, and one looks more like Kat than the other. He's felt it, trying to convince himself he's better off. Yeah, it's just really, really sad. Now, he's looking up here with this dirt fucking face that he has. You know that he knows exactly what the name of it is. He's sitting here right now trying to go, what was the name of it? I don't even know, as he pretends like he doesn't know.
I don't even remember what it was called.
Yeah, you do. You know exactly what it was called. But you're going to try to fumble your way through here.
Like the dented zone or something. And you see the thumbnail and it's them. It's like, you literally just, you're calling yourselves dented. You made a video to the 3 of you.
They're dressed up like you and Kat. How are they calling themselves dented?
Is the thumbnail the dented zone? Did you understand? It's yourself? Your thumbnail's the three of you standing there looking like idiots. Yeah, you're right. You are a bunch of dents, I guess. I mean, you said it yourself, not me. I didn't even have to watch it. All I saw was the thumbnail of the video. Anyway. That's all I have to say about that. I'm never going to watch it. I don't give a shit. More power to them. You know what? I hope that they make one a day. Why not make 1 hour video about me a day? It's just nice free advertisement. Seriously. And it gets people talking about me. I had a nice day off yesterday. I come back today. Everyone wants to be on my show to find out my thoughts. I don't have any thoughts. I have more important things to do in my life than watch your...
So we got your thoughts, and you didn't hit the goal last night. So, yeah, huge, great exposure for you, dude. You made $11 billion yesterday, or not. He's so butthurt. Like, that is putting it so mildly.
Garbage.
It's still true, but...
It's made literally for the mentally challenged. No person in their right mind who's sane and has a fucking functioning brain would watch that crap.
That's not true. I have a sane stamp on my hand here.
When as they watch, the mouth drool is going down, and they're opening their wallets and sending you their money because they're stupid. So continue to be the Pied Pipers of the mentally deficient. Have fun with it. I don't care.
Say thank you to your glue-sniffing, crayon-eating retard NDO who just gave you $100. While you're talking about people who are mentally deficient, be sure to say thank you to the crayon eater. So that was his little thing from yesterday where he didn't have anything to say about it, but had something to say about it because the fool can't help himself. So I want to look real quick. I swear to God, I think there was something for the Daily Fap. Oh no, the Daily Fap yesterday was only 6 minutes. Okay, I'm stupid. I mean, well, we know that. I was thinking it was like 17 minutes long. And that was probably from another day or whatever. The shit all runs together. So give me 1 sec. Let me see how long he's been here. Okay. We're just going to jump into it. That was really all that I had. There really wasn't much going on.
We're not doing a podcast today. I played the music quick to see what would happen. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the show. Welcome to DSP Gaming and a awesome Silk Song stream. And welcome to the build-up session. This is the hangout where we're just going to be here for about a half an hour while we wait for more people to show up. Build up some attendance before almost 4
We understand that. All the shit just like loops, or, you know, it's because it's like all the same shit over and over and over.
hours of Silk Song fun that's going to go today. Should be pretty good, man.
I just want to see, he showed up late, so we don't have too much skip juice, but he's not supposed to be doing a full podcast, but I just want to see between what happened with Kino, the thing we just watched from yesterday, where he didn't have anything to say but could talk for 11 minutes. And then is he going to talk about fucking Silent Hill F?
How's everyone this morning? Let's see who's here today so far. Well, first of all, Jasper Kitty is here. Hi, buddy. Jasper just walked into the studio. How you doing, buddy? Get some pets? He's in a good mood today because on my day off a couple days ago, we got new sheets for the bed, new flannel sheets for the fall, and they are super duper comfy. Cat and I love them. We just snuggle in and they keep you warm, but it's that perfect in between where they're not super
You were talking about how hot you were all day. You want to go and you want to lay on some flannel sheets? Y'all stupid as y'all look.
heavy like a blanket because they're not fleece.
I just don't even know what to say anymore. Oh my God, it's been 90 degrees in here all day. I took my fucking air conditioners out. Can't wait to snuggle in and get warm in flannel sheets.
But they're not super light like regular sheets. They're right in the middle. It's perfect right now for the nighttime temperatures we're having, and he loves them. He is on the bed as much as he possibly can be all day, snuggling into these new flannel sheets. So he's in a great mood now that the temperatures have dipped, and he can snuggle into stuff like that. All right, so who's here today? We got Chris. Good morning, Chris. John, how are you? Squirtle, what's up? Ellipsian, good morning. Brian, hello. Frosted Shard, what's up? I can't say this name. I don't even know what this is. I stand with Phil. Who else is here? Oh, I got a question. This guy whose name is Best Buy Receipt, okay? What is that a reference to? Is that a reference to me? Is that a reference to someone else? Because I see your name in chat all the time, and usually when there's something very specific, that means it's a meme. I don't know a Best Buy Receipt meme. Should I learn it? Or should I just say it's not a big deal and just ignore it? I don't know what the hell that is.
He's talking about Kat a lot more now to try to convince everyone that she's still there. She's gone. It's a very good possibility. I noticed that too. And there were a couple of DSP trizits that have been questionable. When he did the one with the pizza, I think it was the Little Caesars. He ordered a pizza and then he ordered like all those little, I don't remember what they were called, but he ordered a bunch of food and he didn't come upstairs with 17 fucking paper plates like he usually does. He just brought all of it upstairs. So you're expecting me to believe that she didn't get anything?
It's a big reference. Oh, I'm sure. Buying stuff at Best Buy must be a huge reference, right? There you go. Oh, I know it's a meme, but I want to know what the meme is. Good morning, Battle Duck. How are you? Grandmaster Scrub, what's up? Game Dude, what's up? How's everyone doing? Is he explaining? Is that why he's not typing? I'd like to know. It's when I measured my girth with my dick. That's very interesting. There you go. Oh, okay. I'm sure I remember that. But okay, whatever you say. I'm sure it's something I did on stream, too. That's why I'm still here streaming, right? And not banned. Anyway.
Wow, that was aggressive. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was aggressive.
But okay, whatever you say. I'm sure it's something I did on stream, too. That's why I'm still here streaming, right? And not banned. Anyway.
I'm sure it's something I did on stream, too. That's why I'm still here and not banned. He is ready to go. Please, some absolute fucking edgelord. Like, please, tip this man $2 to get him to fly the fuck off. Please.
No, today's definitely not the finale for Silk Song. From what I'm to understand, first of all, there is a whole other optional area past Cinder's Road that's its own dungeon and really tough boss fight. People are saying it's one of the toughest boss fights in the game. Then there's still 2 areas of the Citadel that we have to do, where we have to get those songs, right? One is like the Gearworks, and the other is some other area. I can't remember what it's called. Then you get to the final area of the Citadel, and that's the end of Act 2. But then that unlocks content for Act 3, where you get keys and stuff, and you start opening up some of the optional doors and things you haven't been able to access up to now. We found like 2 to 3 of those already. So I guess there's even a third part of the game. So we're, who knows? Maybe we're almost 2/3 through.
Best Buy receipt is for the PS2 he swindled using the employee discount. Yeah, he bought a bunch of PS2s, and he got his employee discount. And then he took them to like some tournament or something like that.
But not yet.
And that led to him like getting fired. The dude's been fired or laid off from like every job he's ever had.
For what I'm to understand, it's like Silk Song is, if you do everything, like if you absolutely do completionist level stuff, it's probably around 60 hours, people say. And right now,
just like calling people out for their names now and shit.
Oh, my playthrough's around 35 hours, but I don't know, if that's true or not. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Sir, are we already out of things to talk about, or what are we doing? Are we just going to wait to count
Silly
money?
Steve says it took him 55 hours to get 100%. So there you go. So I guess the estimate of around 60 hours is correct then. And like I said, I think we're around 35 hours right now. Isn't it funny? This animation looks like Cyrax's head is the ghost. I just noticed that. Well, people will complain about anything, the villain. He says now people are complaining Silk Song's too long. They complain about anything. It doesn't matter. They're going to complain no matter what. But the question is, are you enjoying Silk Song? Am I enjoying Silk Song? Are the streams doing well? If so, then it doesn't matter, right? We just keep going.
He better watch out. He got age restricted the other day. The reporting system AI has been changed a bit, and detractors are mass reporting. If he doesn't watch himself, he's cooked. So I'm learning. He talked a little bit about it. I didn't listen too much to what he said, because everything that he says is wrong, but...
Olivia says, I think you need like 20 fleas to get to Act 3. I hope you've been collecting. I've collected everyone I found, right? We found quite a few of them. I don't know actually how to know how many you have. I don't know at what point it'll say in the game, oh, you have this many.
Okay, I guess this is just
Buckwell, we've
we've
been playing Sonic Racing and people weren't supporting it. So now Sonic Racing is going to be a late stream on Wednesday and we'll see how it does there. And if it doesn't do well there, then we're done with it. You know, it's funny because everyone's screaming how good Sonic Racing was, better than Mario Kart. And I play it twice and on the second stream, people don't show up for it. What do you want me to do? I'm playing it, you know, I'm playing the game. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting better at it. Where are you?
Yeah, he's really just full of it today. Optimus, thank you for the 5, honey. Lore drop. He did measure his dick with a Best Buy receipt on air. He was on another podcast. A girl asked him how thick his dick was. Ah, I see. So he measured the girth of the dick with a Best Buy receipt on air. Not on camera, on air. Yikes.
So that's what we got to figure out, Squirtle. Squirtle says, do we know if we're going to be doing Super Mario Galaxy 2 tomorrow or what? Tomorrow's daytime stream is either going to be Hades 2 as a day stream where we're actually going to give it a chance as a major stream, or it's going to be the premiere of Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm okay with either. I like Hades 2 a ton, but it hasn't been doing well. That last stream we did Friday night was really dead. So I'm okay with Mario Galaxy 2, but are people going to show up for that? I want to play stuff you guys are going to be here for. You understand? I'm here to stream for you, not for me. So I need to know, what do you guys want tomorrow?
Thanks, just I hate it.
Filipino, how are you?
That is an image I need scrubbed from my memory. Don't we all? He still did work at Best Buy, and he used his employee discount to buy PlayStations, and then he took him to some tournament, and then they fired him for it because you weren't supposed to be buying a big bunch of shit and doing that. I think it was a pretty flimsy excuse to fire him because he was an asshole, but nonetheless.
Here's the thing, though. I want people to show up. So if you're saying, hey, Mario, then be here tomorrow for Mario, right? Show up, support it. Let's make Mario great. I'd be excited for that. I loved Mario Galaxy 1. I played it twice, right?
You realize people work, and maybe some of them work and go to school, or maybe they work 2 jobs, or maybe they work 2 jobs, try to go to school part-time and have kids, and their kids are in school, and they have stuff that's going on. Like, you realize people have lives, don't you?
Love that game. Would love to play the sequel.
Well, if you like this game, then show up for this game. Sir. Like, you're the one who chooses to stream in the middle of the fucking day.
So,
no one cares about Mario. No, he's trained and conditioned his audience to fucking have a bigger fucking hate boner for Nintendo than he does.
I guess we'll have to do... Oh, no, everything's charged. Yeah, that's right. Boy, I'm silly. I forgot I have the charging dock and everything for...
It was a limit of 1 per customer, and he didn't respect it. Same thing that happened with his Switch 2 order. Well, you never
Switch 2.
learn.
I bought a million Switch 2 accessories. So my controllers are charged already on the charging dock and everything. So it's good to go for tomorrow if that's what we want to do.
The live is the live from my live from yesterday got hit for copyright. So it says it's partially blocked is what it's telling me. So I just went ahead and privated it. It got hit for some of the songs that were in the dented zone or whatever the fuck it was from Kino that we watched yesterday. So I'm going to go through and cut out like all the music. Okay, I'm not going to do shit. YouTube is going to do it for me, but I have to go through and make sure that YouTube does it. And then once I get rid of the music and everything, once that all gets muted, then yesterday's podcast will come back up. But it's not done yet.
I know, that's the problem. Bonos Tecmo says, seems like the audience is fickle with the Nintendo first-party games. You're right. I love Nintendo first-party stuff, but half the time when I go to play it, people are like, oh, this is for kids, this is boring.
Our live was down, though. I don't know what people are freaking out about. I didn't realize that so many people came back after the fact and, like, watched my streams. So everybody just have a deep breath in and out and woosah, and we're okay. It got hit for copyright. I just got to mute the music, and then it's going to come back, and we're fine.
Why are you playing this? You should be playing.
I'm just gonna go ahead and demonetize it so that it like maybe won't get hit for like anything else or whatever. And then once I cut out all the music, then it'll come back up and be fine.
So-and-so hardcore game for adults.
I appreciate everybody for watching after the fact.
You know? Orcs or Dorks, how are you? 52 months as a member, and he says, "Sup, guys, hope everything is well. Good to see you." Yes, I'm playing Battlefield this Friday. It comes out this Friday, and I'm debating, do I do Battlefield only as the day stream, or do I do a full day of Battlefield?
Funny how Kino Casino clips on YouTube didn't get claimed.
Because here's the thing, when I played Battlefield's beta,
I got hit for copyright, but like just for the some of the songs that they used.
that first session that I played, I felt like, ugh, hair in my mouth, yuck. I felt like I was just getting a handle on it, and then time ran out for the stream, and then when I came back for the second stream, I had to play catch-up again, and I played a little bit. I would say out of the like 5 hours of the Battlefield 6 beta I played, I enjoyed 90 minutes because I finally kind of understood how to play. Oh, the classes, that's right. Pick the class with the RPG to take down the vehicles, right? Do this, I started realizing, remembering how to play Battlefield, and then it clicked, and I started doing better. But I had like so little time, and I almost feel like that's what's going to happen on Friday. Is if I play only one stream of Battlefield, I'll start to get the hang of it, and then time's up. Now I don't play it again until Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But if I do a full day, this is the double-edged sword. The second stream, historically, when I do a full day of any game, does worse. Sometimes I don't hit a goal. That has happened the last two times that I tried to play a new release all day long. The second stream, I don't hit a goal. So I don't know what to do. Do a full day all day? You guys think I should do Battlefield all day Friday? I don't know about a full day of Conquest. I probably would want to try more modes than that, Eternal Napalm, but at the same time, Conquest is the mode for Battlefield, right? Like, that's the thing. It's the unique thing to Battlefield. The giant maps, the huge amounts of vehicles and stuff.
I thought he already wage quit Battlefield. I don't think he had a very good time with it, but of course we're gonna play it. He doesn't have a very good time with any game, really. Is this all we're gonna do? Damn.
See, that's the thing, too, is if I do a full day of Battlefield, we could easily do, like, first stream, we try out Conquest, but then second stream, okay, let's try...
There you go. Right. You could make a decision and live with it. Like, you could be a big boy and run your channel how you want to run it.
And because the game has a lot.
I'm not saying that you should never give people who watch your channel a choice. Like, sure, even I do that. Like, you guys, yesterday, there was way too much shit for me to get through because I hadn't streamed for, like, 4 days. And I was like, do you guys want to watch the thing where he, like, spurgs out about LTG, and everybody was like, no, we're fucking tired of that shit. And I was like, good to know. Then we'll go to the one where he shits on Craig, and we moved on to the next one. There's nothing wrong with giving a choice from time to time. It's like, you can't do everything. You can't do everything all at once. So, like, just chill out.
Out of modes. So maybe that would work as opposed to when I was trying to do, like, a narrative-based game all day, right? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know. It's very hard to predict anything these days, what works and what doesn't. It really is.
Yeah, especially when you're relying on 3 dudes who whack off to you to come by and give you money every day. Yeah, I can't imagine. I was watching Rawfield the other day, and he said he's going to play Mario Galaxy 2 soon, and I'm like, who cares, broski? It doesn't matter what he plays. He will have the dolphins. He'll have the people that come in and throw him, you know, the $2, the $5, the tenors, maybe even the 20, or they come in and they like drop 5 gifteds every now and then. Like, they're not a full-blown whale. They're not spending hundreds and thousands of dollars, but they come in every now and then and drop like $10 or $20 or whatever the case may be. Kind of like Jax Raxer. He'll show up sometimes for the gaming shit and he'll drop $50 or whatever. NDO has been showing up more recently, so that's been interesting. It's like they all take turns. It's like they all take turns with this guy. Who's using him? Who's paying him? He must just have to alternate, like, who he fucking sends his feet pics to. I don't know. Like, NDO must be getting all the feet pics right now. I don't know. Ryan must be tapped out. It's just about what mood OIC is in. Right. Is OIC trying to be fucking cheeky? Or he doesn't like the game? Because if OIC doesn't like the game, he ain't going to give you shit. So it's this man pretending that there's some rhyme or reason to it, but can't continue to figure, but like continuously can't figure out what the fuck it is, when in reality, it's 3 to 5 dudes who just fucking jerk off to him, who want to watch him eat and wiggle his feet in front of the camera and shit.
No, I'm probably not playing any of these campaigns. I don't see the point. Why play the Battlefield campaign? Why play the Call of Duty campaign? All people want to see is multiplayer, right? Why do you want to see me waste time on the campaign? If that's what you really want.
It's like they're all in a Discord planning it out. There's some, I believe there's some validity to that, for sure.
But I don't think people are going to care, honestly. Right, Jasper? I'll blow things up online. We don't care about campaigns. I know.
I think sometimes Ryan withholds to teach Phil who his daddy is. I think Ryan has a begging fetish. I think sometimes he holds out for a while because I think for whatever reason, he likes to see this dude get desperate. And then he gets like so happy when he gets the money. I do. I think to a certain degree, I think Ryan gets off on it.
All right. I hope you're all doing well. Good morning. Can we get some support for the stream before we start with Silk Song? Silk Song traditionally does well. Last time, almost didn't, but then we did hit the goal after like a rallying of support at the end of the stream. So can we hit that goal today for Silk Song? Let's go. Let's get our first contributions of the day. Let's get our first super chat, our first membership, our first kicks, our first sub, and our first tip. Let's do that all right now. Let's go.
I think there are some of them who like to watch him eat.
What is it like? What is it? He's just standing there. Do you like the lights? Sometimes Jasper is like mesmerized by the lights. I think today he's
You're mesmerized by the lights. So who's got the bigger brain? You or the cat?
Last week, the kicks launched on Kick, and it seems like everyone gave kicks, so all the gifteds expired again. So now we have like no gifted subs, and people are like, where's all the crowns? It's a good question. Who's going to support the stream with some crowns today?
Wow. That was just almost too sad to even fucking comment on. Wow, yeah, you're right. Oh, me too, Phil. I'm seeing not a lot of people in my chat have those, cool little pictures next to their names. You guys should think about, getting some memberships. Gifting some members. Ugh, I feel dirty. I'm trying to make fun of you. I feel dirty. Ugh. Bro, speak.
Yes.
You talk for a living, asshole. Hello.
There's hornets in Washington. We have wasps, hornets, a few different things. Wasps are more prominent, though. Wasps are a nuisance because we get them during the summertime. We have
Have you watched the Silent Hill movies? I have not.
Roofing where the actual like shingles and roofing goes a little bit over the edge of the house, like over our garages. And
no, that's not true. I think I've seen one of them. Can I tell you what it's about? No. So it's a possibility I'm thinking about it being Silent Hill, and maybe it was something else. So to answer, I don't know if it's honestly, but it's safe. I'll just say no.
there actually are holes there that it's like for aeration, so the house, I guess it's supposed to keep the house cooler or something.
What the hell are any of these stupid animations? I think there's one from Frankenstein. There's one from The Shining. And instead of all the pictures of the people, it's AI and it's his face and all of them.
But the wasps tend to go
everything is his face
underneath the edge of the roofing and make nests. And it's a real pain in the butt here in the summer where we have to either spray up there with the bug spray, try to kill them, or we have an exterminator that comes by like once every few weeks and checks, and if they're up there, he kills them and then he knocks them down. It's a pain because you're trying to get in your garage and a bunch of wasps are flying in your garage and shit. Like, what the hell is this? Super annoying. There are hornets here, but we don't see them. Those are more out in like the wooded areas. We don't get the hornets in the residential areas. Joro spiders. I don't know what a Joro spider is. Here we have wolf spiders and spinners. The wolf spiders are the black ones that don't usually have major webs. They're more like, how can I say, like they just explore. They'll go in your house, they'll go to a corner, and they'll just try to get prey. But they don't really make giant webs or anything like that. They're more like exploratory spiders that move all around. And then we have the spinner spiders, are the ones that live outside. They're little guys like...
Yeah, this is The Shining. But the problem with this one from The Shining is that he's...
Yes, and they're very cool. They're like orange.
He's made himself Jack Torrance, which, I mean, it's lame. But then...
Just red, and they like alternate in color.
He made himself Shelley Duvall, too. Like, why does he have to be both of them?
Color on their bodies, and they can very quickly make a web. Very quickly. They just, within a zip, the whole full web is there, and they're eating prey. But then also what happens is a lot of the times their webs get knocked down, but they can make another web really fast. So you'll see a spider there for 2 days, it'll be gone because there was rain, then it'll be back another day when it's sunny. It's kind of cool, though. I like those spiders. Those are just the outdoor spiders that kill all the nuisance bugs. Those are fine. The wolf spiders, and they tend to get in your house and be a little bit of a pain. But that's what we've got out here. Simply Steve has done a $20 Canadian super chat. So first off, let's see what that is, okay?
Oh, yeah, before we even say anything, we got to do tip conversion.
Super chat of the day. Thank you to Simply Steve. Let's take a look here.
Like, why? That's what I don't understand. Like, why couldn't he just be,
Whoa, the Canadian dollar apparently either went up or the US dollar went down. So that is the equivalent of $14.33. So thank you to Simply Steve.
We can't do anything while we're talking about this.
A good start. Good momentum. Let's keep that rolling. So he says, I recommend that you try the Wanderer or the Reaper crests. They make pogoing so much easier. Well, see, here's the thing. Everyone says stuff like, oh, let's change your build, right? Change your crest. But the thing is, every time I look at the other crests, there's always like a bad trade-off, right?
Yeah, he does. He has his face on the $100 bill when it used to be coins, and he used to have his face on the coins. All of his animations and everything have his face on them, or they're Like the one where when people do 666, it's him running around with his ass on fire. Or when someone does the 421, it's him.
So for some of the crests, they have less slots. If I can't equip my loadout like I like if I have 2 weapons, if I'm using a poison build, if I'm using the quick heal, if I can't use that stuff, right? Then what's the point of having better combat abilities if I don't have the other things that supplement my build? So right off the bat, a few of the crests are just not very viable. That's number one. Number two, I understand that the pogo stuff is some of the more challenging stuff in the game when it comes to platforming, okay? But
I don't want to hear about Silk Song. I'm not trying to be rude.
which beta am I liking better, Battlefield or Call of Duty?
Or shit on the game. I'm here looking for gold
They're so
dust.
different. Battlefield obviously having the bigger maps and being class-based and being a lot of role-based combat. Not to say that Battlefield didn't have smaller map Call of Duty emulation-style gameplay. It did. But mostly I think it's going to succeed being the big map stuff, right? While Call of Duty is the small map, fast-paced stuff. So I think it's so hard to really compare the two right now. I think the betas I can't really say. I think once the full games are out and I compare them, because I will. Like, once both games are out, hands down, I tell you, I will make a comparison. I did this many years ago, many years ago. Early on in my YouTube career, in one year, there was a major Battlefield and a major Call of Duty, and I did a comparison. I'm going to do the same thing this year. I think that's a good idea. Okay, some support coming in. Buckwell, our first gifted sub of the day. Thank you so much to Buckwell for that and getting the momentum going on Kick. Can we get some more momentum on Kick? That would be great.
Great job, Cuckwell.
Hey, what's going on, Game Boy? How are you? Good to see you, Game Boy. Let's see. I got a $1 tip. Let's see here. How hot is the office today? Hopefully not so hot. It does affect your mood and your gameplay. So right now it's 81 degrees, but we do have full sun again this afternoon. So it's going to heat up again. And there's nothing I can do about that. Once again, that's why I'm wearing a t-shirt like this. It sucks. It's literally like this all week until Friday. On Friday, we're supposed to have clouds and rain. And then I actually looked at the weather and it claims, in fact, let me check again.
It is 63 degrees in Renton right now. Ooh, the high will be 70 today. It is mostly sunny and 55% humidity. So low humidity on the lower side. Windy Wanker, thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. Listening to this while working my truck. Phil's voice makes me want to remove the jack stands while I'm under it. That is terrible. No, don't do that.
It claims starting Friday, clouds and rain, and the temperature's dipping to the
They'll quit Battlefield before Black Ops. Oh, yeah.
50s. So honestly, if it really is 50 degrees outside, I think we're going to be good. I think we'll finally be in full-on real fall weather. If we're getting rain and we're getting 50 degrees, I think I'm going to be fine in here. The problem is right now it's 70 degrees outside with heat, so that means it's not.
It's 63 degrees. It's 63.
90 in here, right?
I know. We're splitting the diff. But it's full pure sun. Oh no. Like, is he gonna fucking melt? Like,
right now it's only 81 because it's cooler. I think it says it's only 60.
okay, it's legitimately, if he says it's 81 in his office, where I live right now, it's 81 degrees. Outside, which means it's hotter inside. Like, you know, somebody needed to tell him to put on his fucking big boy panties this morning because I don't know what to tell him.
See something outside right now, but
Do you have curtains, sir? I have blinds and curtains.
it's gonna heat up. Nothing can be done.
Like, would you just have like a bare ass window? Like, I thought you were like big ball and shot calling. You don't have blinds? You don't have Venetian blinds or like a blackout curtain or something that you like, you know, and you've known this. You can put the air conditioner in.
Bear Solo thinks that Battlefield 6 is looking juicy and tender and will probably smoke Call of Duty this year. I guess we'll have to see. Call of Duty is a monster. People just get it every year no matter
Why is this office always so hot? Well, there's so much shit crammed in there.
what, even if it sucks. So
He's got all that foam shit all over the wall. Why is it still 80 in October? I don't know. I don't live far enough south for this. I could see if I lived in Texas or Georgia or something, or Arizona, something. I don't. I'm all the way up at the top. And it's 80 and I hate it.
that's hard to beat. What would I say is the worst part of Silk Song's?
Not because I'm melting, because I don't have 5 computers in my office trying to run right now because I'm not retarded. But I want my fall, damn
so
it.
far, the only real issue I have with it, because here's the thing, you might say, oh, it's the controls or whatever, but that could be my controller, right? Like, I wasn't aware the game was going to be this crazy with the controls, so probably my controller just isn't that good. I don't want to blame the game for that, okay? I would say the fact that they really artificially made the game harder by not having some modern conveniences in there. There's certain things in the game where they know they could have made it not as difficult, but they purposefully made it that difficult to piss you off and really challenge you. But the question is it more fun or is it more annoying? A lot of the times it's fun. Sometimes it has actually just felt more annoying. And the thing is, I don't play games for annoyance. I play games for fun and excitement and challenge. I don't want to just be annoyed.
I think he lies about the weather because it like I think it makes people, I think he feels like people will have sympathy for him. Like, guys, it's 97 degrees in here and I'm literally melting and I'm dying. And doesn't that mean I should just be entitled to like a little bit of your money, please?
So I don't feel like they perfectly hit that balance. There's a lot of the times they do. There's a few times they don't, where I'm just like scratching my head like, why did they make it like this? This is not fun at all. But overall, I'm really liking the game. And like I told you guys, it's absolutely a Game of the Year contender for me. Gareth, how are you? He says, what games this month are you excited to play? Mine are Ninja Gaiden 4, Tormented Souls 2, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I mean, there's a ton this month. I'm already really enjoying Silk Song. Let me see. My nose itches. So I would say, I hope Battlefield 6 is really good. There's no guarantee it will be, but I hope it's good. I really do. I want something different than just Call of Duty to play, to be honest. Pokemon. I hope it's good. Like, Pokemon Scarlet Violet was good, but ran like ass. So it was like, I'm enjoying the gameplay, but man, why do I have to look like I'm playing a game 2 console generations old? This is stupid. So if the new Pokemon plays good and looks good on Switch too, right? Then we're like, Game of the Year stuff. But I don't know. We have to see what happens with this, right?
Also, it's noon where he lives right now. So he's already saying that it's 70 outside. It's not. It's 63. And he's like, oh, we got like full sun. Okay, but it's noon. It's noon his time. So at noon, as we all know, the sun is right up over top of you. So it's not coming in your window yet. It's not heating up your room yet. Because the way my house sits, part of my house gets the afternoon heat. Okay. Well, it's already 3 o'clock because I'm in the Eastern. So the sun, is already coming in the windows on that side of my place for sure. But where he lives right now, it's noon. So the sun is still either behind him or right up over top of his head. If he gets the long afternoon sun and it's so hot and it's so awful and it's so terrible, then it hasn't even happened yet. So if it's 63 degrees outside with relatively low humidity and the sun is still up and not over coming in directly in the window yet, which shouldn't happen for another little while, then I'm sorry, it's not 21. No, wait a minute. He said 81, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not nearly 20 degrees hotter in that room. I'm sorry. It just simply isn't.
Tormented Souls 2.
If it is, then he's got the fucking thermometer or whatever the fuck he's got in there. He's got it right next to a fucking heater then.
Of course, for sure, because I love Tormented Souls.
Or right next to an overheating fucking computer.
1, and it's a throwback to classic survival horror. Yeah, and then obviously Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, if it's good, but you don't know. You know, it might be ass online, it might lag and be shitty. It's not crossplay, so you're gonna have a limited player base. You just don't know how it's gonna be, right? But yeah, for me, that's the month.
I'd kill to return to dry heat. Yeah, that's the thing. It's 81 here, but the humidity is like low. It's like 40 or 45. So it's like, it's warm, you know, you can feel the 80, but yeah, with the low humidity, it's not as terrible.
For me, really, I mean, yes, I am gonna be trying Ninja Gaiden 4. I might be playing Outer Worlds 2.
Breeze too. If you can catch a nice breeze or just like have a fan going or something, that's a lot nicer
those are the games
too.
in there, but yeah, those are the ones generally that I'm more excited for. And of course, tomorrow, if we end up playing Mario Galaxy 2, I mean, that's huge for me because, again, I've wanted to play it for years and years. I never had a chance until now. What's going on, Vasil? How are you today? Good to see you.
So how long is this not cast gonna go?
Who cares about because you don't have to do them. Like, oh, look, you can sit down and cook, and you do a mini game to cook or whatever. And everyone's like, who cares about that? That's the new content. Outside of that, it's Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Take it easy, Landon. Have a nice day, honey.
Which is really what it should have been, let's be honest. Everyone liked Jin Sakai. Everyone would have loved to see his story continue or have a connection to that story, and it doesn't. They said, let's do the same game twice, but with a different protagonist in a different era of time, and that way we can get away with saying that it's a new game, when in reality it's just the same game a second time. But if that's the case, why not continue the story of the character we all like? So most people are either saying, we love it because we love Ghost of Tsushima, so this is more, we just wanted more, or people are saying, it's kind of mid. It's just okay. It's not bad. It's not great. It's passable. It's got a lot of content, so it's a good value for the dollar, but it's just the same thing. I'm not seeing anyone saying it's ass. I haven't seen a single person be like, oh, this game sucks ass, it's a piece of shit, it's a ripoff. No one is saying that. So that's obviously a good thing. Sounds like it is a good value for your dollar. If you like the first one, you like that open world formula. For me, it's like, how would I have played that right now? I don't see how I could have. How am I going to play a minimum 40-hour open world exploration game, right, with all this optional content, all this stuff? That's the other thing, too. Like, if you remember Ghost of Tsushima, you could have turboed through the story and beat it in like 20 hours. But if you...
I'm going to turbo through this, because this does suck ass.
Different time of the year, rather than the busiest gaming release season of the year, it just baffles me. They released Ghost of Tsushima, story of Ghost of Tsushima. I think that the story is amazing.
Oh my god.
It's a story with same game elements.
Oh my god.
Kat really isn't playing anything right now. She's actually waiting
Gonna gatekeep the game. Yeah, that's
for
true.
Power Wash Simulator 2 to come out. Because actually, Power Wash Simulator 2 just got a demo and just went gold, supposedly, but they haven't given it the solid release date yet. But if the game is going gold, it likely means within a month it's probably going to come out. That's the one that she's waiting for next. There's really nothing else too interesting to her.
They made a House Flipper too. I love the fuck. I'm ashamed of how many hours I have in House Flipper. Then they made a second one, and I was so excited. And then I tried it, and I really didn't like it. So sometimes you're really excited for another one of your like favorite game, you know, and then you get it, and you're like, oh, oh yeah, he's at $20. We're gonna be here for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay.
All right, guys. Can we get some more support before we start with Silk Song? Let's take a look at attendance. Almost there. We're almost to a good attendance, so I can start.
Dude, I have more people watching right now. I have like less than 3K subs. Like, this shit's pathetic.
Let's get some more support going. Let's rally and get some more. Oh, wait a minute. Vasil did 100 kicks. I missed it. Vasil, thank you. You're our first kicks of the day here. 100 kicks. Thank you for that. Today would be a great day to try to boost over on kick. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, we lost a whole bunch of subs, and I was trying to earn them back. And then the kick system released. So everyone.
Same happened to me with Planet Coaster. I love Planet Coaster. Countless Hours, second one came out. Yeah. I played the fuck out of Planet Coaster. I loved it. I still love it. Didn't like 2. I didn't like 2 either. And then Planet Zoo came out. I'm still obsessed with Planet Zoo. I got like all the DLC for it. And I think the last thing I got was like penguins. And I was like, oh my God, this shit is so cute. That's what I waste like 11 billion hours of my time on. I have more time in House Flipper, Planet Coaster, and Planet Zoo than I am proud to admit.
Started giving kicks. And I was like, well, now no one's going to give subs. That's exactly what happened. Like last week was one of the lowest.
All the lost subs, he's shitting bricks. Yeah. And then he set his goal the other week for like to get 250 subs. I think he got like 40 subs.
Sub weeks I've had since I streamed on Kick.
Shit is pathetic.
But I did make a lot on Kick. This week it would be good to get some subs back, try to earn those back. It would be great.
Well, there you go. Some dent gave you something. There
Extra
you
Bondage,
are.
here we go. 2 subs from Extra Bondage this morning. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Cool. Thank you so much for $10 right there. Sweet.
Haven't played that one yet. Planet Zoo, it gets way more, which it's not a bad thing. It gets way more involved with the animals than you would think. Like there's a lot more to think about, for me, I feel anyway, than there is in Planet Coaster. I don't know. There's something about Planet Coaster that's just, I don't know. I've been in love with that game forever. Who's giving subs? You have like, yeah, these, I don't even know who these subs are going to anymore. He only ever has like 50 or 60 people watching, and he wants 250 subs a week. He doesn't care where the fuck they go or what the fuck they,
Oh, I'm aware that like Baby Steps came out, but no one's asked me to play it. It's just a memeable game, right? It's one of these silly games where you just walk around like you can't control the character. Kind of similar to like the original Quap, right? But it's like 3D Quap, basically.
I can't imagine a stream goal. Oh, and the weird thing too about the stream goal is, yep, he wanted he was like, guys, I have an 8-day streaming week. So to be fair, it's 8 days, not 7. But he wanted 250 subs. Yeah, which is 1250. Remember, that's what he wants a week. Every week. And that's just kick subs. The 1250 that he wants, that's just kick subs. That's not the regular, that's just not the kicks that just dropped for everyone. And that's nothing on the YouTube side. That's also not tips, Patreon. He doesn't have merch anymore, or anything else. That's $12.50 a week, every week, just in kick subs. That's right.
So I get it, and I understand why people would think it's funny on a stream, but no one's asked for it at all. No one, like literally no one.
So that is, oh, I don't know. I can't math. No, wait. 250, but 4 would be, okay. So that's $5,000. Yeah, that's $5,000 he wants a month. Just from kick subs. Not YouTube subs or super chats or tips or kick or what else? Again, he doesn't have the merch thing anymore. Patreon, but he doesn't talk about Patreon anymore. Or, of course, because there are people who are giving him money behind the scenes too that he's not counting. So.
Or Octodad. Yeah, I played Octodad Deadliest Catch, wasn't it? That was a good game.
He's kind of boring. This is really disappointing. I thought for sure we'd have some kind of, he hasn't said, Did you say anything so far about Silent Hill F?
Yeah, it's a memer game. It's one of the games that, yes, you'll get a good audience and you'll have some fun. I'll be drinking, eating, and having a great Halloween time with you.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about the Halloween marathon, I guess, like 3 weeks early. Okay, what's up, pimp? What are we doing?
I should try an SCP game. Well, hey, it's October 6th, and guess what? Halloween's right around the corner. The Halloween Marathon will be on October 31st all day long. I'll be in costume, playing the games you're currently nominating. I'll be drinking, eating, and having a great Halloween time with you, as usual, for my annual event that I really love doing. So you can nominate games. You can nominate one of these SCP.
I will be eating, drinking, and having a great Halloween time with you. Like, who programmed you? You're like a demonic, half-retarded fucking speaking spell. Like, what? Jesus Christ. Like, you're not even a person. You talk like a robot. I will be eating, drinking, and having a cool, ripping Halloween fun time with you. Hello, fellow kids. Jesus ever-loving Christ.
Games or more for that event. Type exclamation point Halloween in the chat right now for the link to pop up and you can do so. Or if you haven't looked at that yet.
Is there an exclamation point kill myself? Is there that one?
All right. Because maybe you haven't. Check it out. And people have already nominated stuff and you can upvote their nominations to help those games get played in the marathon.
Or I could stab myself in the face with a dull, rusty fork. That actually sounds like it might be more fun. I might get a cool trip to the hospital. Sir? Hello?
Okay, cool.
Did you die?
All right, guys. So I'm going to get set up in a sec. I got to go get my controller here. Last chance if you want to toss a contribution in and get a shout out before I start getting super duper into Silksong again today.
You are a grown-ass man. I'm going to highly suggest and beg, actually. I will beg for once on the stream. Please, sir, never say super duper ever again. You are a grown man.
I'm thinking what I want to do. First, I want to go back to the Weaver area and I want to get this upgrade. I think then what I want to do is I want to go back to the gear area because we had already unlocked it, the way to go upwards in the gear area, but we haven't gone back to there in like 15 hours. So I think I want to do that. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll go to Sinner's Road and we'll try to get to this bile water. And then we'll do the final song area to unlock the end of Act 2 and then we'll go from there. But I don't think we're doing all that today. I think we'll do some of that today. Okay.
Worth it for the pain meds to make it through the stream? Fuck.
Why is October the biggest gaming season?
The pain meds for sure, but like, this is just like audible fucking ambient.
Of the year. I understand that the summertime is for movies. It's this simple. They feel, all these game companies and or devs feel like if they make their games in October/November, that's the 2 hot months, that puts those games in prime position, that via word of mouth they'll become popular and then they can have inflated
His t-shirt doesn't say he's a grown man. That is
sales for Christmas.
That is true.
What they're looking for is a twofold success. Initial sales because the game is good, and then because of word of mouth, everyone says, oh, I want that for Christmas. So then the game sells again.
Okay, well, I thought we were going to get set up for the game. Are we not getting set up for the game?
That's ridiculous. I'm a married man.
That was weird. I'm sorry. I'm going to roll back that
It's a flex
beautiful
for you.
bean
No,
footage.
I'm not taking my shirt off. I'll flex for you if you want flexing.
Oh, why did I go back? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take it all back. No, no, boo, hiss.
YouTube.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I owe everybody an apology right now. I thought we were going to talk about the possible divorce arc, so my bad.
And a name. Tell me what that is, and I'll try to unban you right now before we start. But I need to know what your real name is on YouTube.
Why is he milking the game? He doesn't want to start the game. He's worried it won't hit the goal. And he's only at 31 bucks. He usually likes to hit at least 50 bucks before he starts the game. Sometimes he even says he wants halfway to the goal. But he's stayed about 15 minutes OT. So
Jasper,
but remember, no full podcast today.
took off. Let me get the controller so we can get set up here and get going.
There we go. And he's fucked off.
You're not banned. You're literally not banned on DSP Gaming. So if you can't talk on DSP Gaming, it means your account has been banned by YouTube, shadow banned. You're not banned on DSP Gaming. I'm looking at you right now from the DSP Gaming account, and you're not banned. So
He's not taking his shirt off because he's wearing a bra. Well, take it off. I want to see the bra.
you're making much ado about nothing. Okay.
I want to compare his to mine. I want to know if he buys fucking cheapo braziers.
I don't think I ever played Only Up. No, I don't think I did play Only Up. By the way, my chat froze on YouTube. What the hell?
No, it didn't. Your YouTube chat didn't freeze. Just no one's fucking talking.
I was wondering why no one was talking.
Nightbot's coming in for the win right
On
now.
YouTube, my chat had frozen. What's up, Sergio? Sergio, 43 months as a member. He says, is it just me or are there no good games? No, there are good games. It's different than it used to be, and here's why. Because if you remember, when I started as a YouTuber, this time of year, it would be like EA comes out with one ginormous, huge, big fall release, like a new Mass Effect, right? Ubisoft would come out with their annual Assassin's Creed. It would be a big blockbuster hit. Call of Duty and then a competitor
Gross. Hey, my bras aren't gross.
like Battlefield would also have giant FPS games. Then there would be a fighting game. Then there would be, you know what I mean? There would always be like 5 to 10 ginormous AAA games you could rely on to be amazing. Today, not so much. Today, they come out and half of them are not that good. They're just, you know what I mean? It's like not dependable anymore that these this gaming experience, you have to be looking at the big whole point. But the problem is there's so many issues. Pull it right out. Done. You never have to touch the weight. Seriously, it's
I've never seen somebody just love talking. They just love talking.
insane. It is so cool. It's the easiest thing I've ever done. It's so night and day from when I was working out at my dad's gym back in the day. And it was like, oh God, new exercise. Gotta fucking get down, unscrew, take this off, take the fucking weights off, put them away. Where's the other way? Put this fucking weight on, tighten it. Let's pick it up. Oh, it's fucking loose. I put it down again, tighten it again. Oh, okay, I did my one.
Okay, we're talking about weights and workout shit. I'm so over this lie that he continues carrying on.
I started redoing some of my house that I could. I started cleaning out areas that were cluttered. I cleaned out enough of one of my rooms that I could fit a weight bench, and I have room for basic free weight exercises. But I don't even have enough room.
EA Porks, it's robust. That's funny as fuck.
Like I told you to do what it is called, the flies. You put your arms all the way out like this, and you put them in.
I
don't have
enjoy
time for
that.
Look first of all, look how long my arms are, right? My arms are like super long, but there's no.
We can't see, retard. We're not sitting there with you, and thank fuck for that. I'd be trying to claw my way through the wall and Shawshank it out into the yard.
Why not go to a $10 a month gym? 2 reasons. Number one, because
Is this where you're going to tell us that that's where brokies go?
you're sharing gym equipment with a whole bunch of other fucking people. And to be honest, you know, idiots would actually try to stalk me at the fucking gym and shit and just fuck with me, which I'm not going to deal with. That's number one.
So in other words, he is scared that people are going to take pictures of him at the gym with his little man titties flapping around and his fat ass hanging out.
Number two, I'd rather do it at home so that way I can do it whenever I want. Whenever I have free time, whenever I'm working into my schedule.
You know, gyms are like 24/7. Like, this is not really a good excuse. Gyms are 24/7. Or if they're not 24/7, they have like crazy hours. Because a lot of people have really hectic schedules. Some people can only work out like super early, or some people can like only ever go like super late.
Rather than,
You're afraid that people are going to find you. They're going to find you at the Planet Fitness or wherever the fuck that you go, and they're going to take pictures of you. And they're going to make fun of you. That's if you're actually doing this. I'm not entirely convinced he's working out. I can look at a picture of him from like, he's talking about how he's got these fucking guns now and he's so ripped and he's such a massive fucking beefcake. Ugh. And you look at a picture of him from like a year ago and he looks exactly the same.
gotta drive to the gym during their hours and do it then. Fuck that. You know, yes, the home gym is way more expensive for sure. Instead of $10 a month, you got to invest hundreds and hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars, but it's way worth it. But again, that's a long-term goal. Right now, I'm doing good with what I have. I would like to do that eventually, but I just can't do it right now without, I need the space. And there's a lot of issues, you know, I'd have to clean out a lot of my house. You know, probably have to have one of those haul away companies come and take a bunch of old furniture and shit to make the room. Cause that's the thing. I got a bunch of old furniture and shit that I want to get rid of. How the fuck do I do it? I don't have a truck or anything. So I probably have to pay for like a company to come
So you're just holding on to furniture that you don't even want?
do it. And then just, you know, then I may
But you go to the dump all the time. Can't you take the furniture with you?
be able to free it up. Arby's now has steak nuggets. What? That's disgusting. They have steak nuggets?
My Planet Fitness isn't 24/7. Yeah, but this dude doesn't start working till nearly noon. Don't tell me he couldn't wake up and hit the gym at 7 a.m. You know what I mean? Or 8 a.m. Or 9 a.m. You know what I mean? Him and his 2 shake weights.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Absolute gold.
Oh. What is that? There is no way that's good. Do you really think that Arby's is going to make that tender and juicy nuggets? Those are going to be dry as fuck. Those are going to be so overcooked and just stringy and dry meat. Oh.
Is there a reason we're not playing the game? Besides money. Besides money. I know it's money.
Super Chat, he says, does the weight of the gym equipment fuck up the floor? Does the weight of the gym equipment fuck up the floor? Well, let's see. Normal human, I mean, I weigh
I'm not doing this. It's not even funny. You're going to try to be funny, and it's not going to work.
fucking weights down like retards. Normal people don't do that. Okay, normal people, they do the set and they put the weight down normal, like a human.
You can absolutely have enough things on the top floor of your house that it will begin to crunch to the bottom floor. Have you ever seen an episode of Hoarders where like the whole structure, like they're not even safe on the first floor because there's so much shit on the second floor that like the walls are cracking and the foundation is fucked up? And you're already talking about like all this furniture that you can't haul away because you need a truck, and then you're bringing in weights and workout equipment. Like, I'm not suggesting that's happening in his house, but that can happen. Some workout equipment is extremely heavy.
Anyway, thanks for $2, big boss.
I saw an episode of Hoarders where I don't remember if it was a man or a woman, but they collected books. They were obsessed with books, and they had like 8,000 books in their upstairs. And the upstairs it wasn't even safe for them to walk in through the front door and be on the first level of the house because they didn't know if the fucking ceilings or the floors on the second floor were going to collapse from all the weight from the books. And you know he doesn't clean anything. He doesn't take care of anything. He's not, he's not checking in on these things. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Are we gonna game? To game or not to game? 'Tis the question.
I do have a treadmill. Yes, I do.
That's true. Sometimes, like thrift places or whatever will come and like grab stuff that you want to donate. But here's the thing, that shit's all fucked up because they don't take care of it. Cat probably pissed all over it and shit.
No. I would never jump rope. If you have a back injury or have ever had a back injury, you're never supposed to jump rope. This is actually a critical mistake that people make. They think, oh, my back is better, and they start jumping rope. You can fuck your discs up again if you jump rope after you've had an injury. I should never do jump rope. There's tons of other safer exercises you can do than jump rope if you have a fucked up back like I've had.
You make it sound like you're 75 and you should go wading through the water because it's low impact. Like you're 40, dude. You're not 80.
I honestly haven't weighed myself since I started working out. All right, we really should start with Silk Song. If
we really should. You're not getting any money, so
we're never gonna make any progress today. I want to say thanks to those who chilled, but I think we built up enough attendance now. Please support the stream. Let's get it for Silk Song. We always hit the goal when I play Silk Song. Let's keep that going today. Okay, let's go. Let's get some more support for Silk Song right now. Let's get some subs. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some tips. Let's go.
Okay, let's just go live because he's at, hold on. He was at like $33. So I don't have that much skip juice. It's only a few minutes.
The simple key, we can open it. I believe it's right here, but I don't know what this is. If you take a look, see there's a map. Does anyone remember what that symbol means? I feel like we've seen that symbol before, but I don't know if we know what it is. Because right now, if I wanted to, we could go back to the Songclave. We could buy the simple key, and we could go.
Okay, he hasn't made any more money, but it's only been like $4, or it's only $4. I'm so fucking stupid. It's only been like 4 minutes, so he hasn't made any more money. I don't know how well this is going to go for him. He doesn't even have 200 people watching him right now, so not good at all. But that is going to do it for me because I don't want to watch him play this. Number one, this game is not my cup of tea. And secondly, even if it was my cup of tea, that would actually hurt me more because he sucks ass at it. So I appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out. Supposedly by his schedule, he is not doing a podcast tomorrow. So if I don't see any like really big gold dust happening throughout the day, I might not stream tomorrow. I'm actually working on putting more like actual edited videos out again. So I'm going to need some time to do that. If something crazy happens or whatever, then maybe I'll stream and we'll talk about it. If not, then we'll do it again on Wednesday. But it doesn't matter. You guys can show up whenever you want or don't. You can subscribe if you want to or don't. You can tell me to go fuck myself or don't. Because I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Big ups, everybody. Have a terrific day. I will pass on all of your love to Mr. Toxic. I will certainly do that. You guys have a terrific day. Big ups. And as always, please stay toxic, my friends.
In your ears and the whole chat knows mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keep the fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's a voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions. Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark. She's the fire, she's a spark. Not about the views or clout. She's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen. But her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you